Hey guys, welcome back. So I don't know about you guys, but I was out watching the game last night, and during the commercial break, it just pops up Black Panther trailer world premiere, and I was just like, I wasn't ready. But man, that was a pleasant surprise. So now I've been sold on this film for quite some time now. You guys that see my older videos, I'll leave links below, but I've talked about the casting before. I've been amped for months. But after seeing this trailer, one of the biggest things that I'm anticipating out of it is the different Black Panther costumes that it'll have and the abilities that each one will have. Like we seen like the Pulse when he's jumped on top of this truck and offered that onto the car. And I hope they don't really just limit it to that, but they really use their imagination and go way beyond that. Because from all these different examples in the comics, like him using like holographic displays, bullets bouncing off the suit, but the suit showing like the mechanical signature when bullets bounce off of it. And to me, that always translated as the suit transferring that energy that was absorbed by the vibranium into energy to put into a counterattack or powering back the suit. And now it may or may not be relevant to the story, but even at a time when he was investigating this virus that was going around and him himself got infected, he even came up with technology to sustain himself until he could finish the investigation. And at some point in time, I would like to see a version of the suit that would animate to cover his face, because I really feel like adding that element will show more than just say how more advanced he is than Iron Man. Because while Tony can flip a face mask on and off, he can actually have his entire helmet woven together just by the thought of it. And I'll say it is the first trailer, so we didn't get a whole lot of Black Panther action in it, but I do like how they showed off Wakanda, because I noticed it's a lot like how I expected, and I feel like the best comparison to a place like Wakanda would be like something from Star Wars, like super advanced technology blended with like an ancient style. Like you'll even notice some of the rooftops here, they're made of straw, so it's like you're sustaining the culture but challenging the imagination at the same time. And I also noticed Forrest Whitaker here in the trailer as well too, and they shaved his head so he doesn't really have that Kevin Durant hair texture anymore, but I think it'd be dope seeing him play Zuri next year, or at least I think that's who he's playing. And now it sounds like the trailer's being narrated by T'Challa's father, T'Chaka, and I really hope that they at some point can have a scene with him talking to his father after he's died, because being Black Panther, King of the Dead, you have the ability to talk to the previous Black Panthers, and I really feel like a scene like that would be executed well, not just because Chadwick Boseman, but also the director Ryan Coogler, because he has a solid history of delivering heavily emotional scenes like that. And now fight choreography, we know that's going to be crazy, but I'll say again, this trailer really did not show us a lot of that, because even that scene where Ulysses Claw was talking about his visit to Wakanda and they find Black Panther up in a tree, he comes down and whoops everybody's butt. Like even when he does that, you can tell there's little to no effort of him taking those guys out. But I'm pretty sure in one of the upcoming trailers we'll get some more footage of like some trials or something where we'll see him and either Killmonger going at it, but they'll definitely have to do some type of backstory for Killmonger so the audience gets the reason why he hates T'Challa so much. And like there's no official word if they're going with the exact same backstory as far as like with him and his father. Like they may change it just for the film, you never know. But just from piecing together the different scenes, right here it looks like the Great Mound, which is the actual meteor of vibranium, but Wakanda's supposed to have like a super huge supply of it, so it may very well be a majority of the mountain that they're standing on. And even though they have their backs turned, you can still see Ramonda and Everett Ross here. This other frame in the trailer shows a better angle, but from the looks in the trailer, for whatever reason, Ramonda's going to take Everett Ross to the mound itself. And Ramonda is Shuri's mother, and she's also like a mother figure to T'Challa as well. But I also got a map here to kind of show you the scale of the Great Mound itself and to see, you know, how big it is in comparison to the rest of Wakanda. Because they make a lot of stuff out of this vibranium, man. And I seriously doubt that it'll just be like some little hill or something. But yeah, guys, those are just my quick thoughts on the trailer. Like, I really appreciate what they're putting into this film. Like, Killmonger's mask, for example, it looks way better than the one in the comics. Like you can tell in the design of it, they wanted to have history and heritage to it. And attention to small things like that, I feel like are going to add up and make it just a much better film. But like I said, that'll do it for this one. This is real quick thoughts. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about the trailer. And also let me know what you're most excited about seeing in the film. Because for me, it's like the gadgets and the fighting style, because he's whooping Bucky's ass all up and down the street in Civil War. So I want to see a lot more of that Black Panther come out. Also, let me know in the comments what story arcs or characters you want me to cover in videos coming up too. Don't forget to hit that like, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Alright, later.